Babaloony roop, boop 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 boop. Oh, the lighting. The lighting is always wrong. Mm. Mm. Ah. The lighting is always wrong. Oh, you can't see them. Damn. I try to get everything set up. Oh, there they are. The lighting is always wrong. The lighting is always wrong. Good evening, everybody. It's time for the Happy Hour Show right here on the Camo Dave channel. It is a beautiful Saturday evening here in Morganton, North Carolina. Temperature, I don't know, 67 degrees. What a beautiful day. And you can see the sunset. Our sunset's now around 7-ish. So it should be setting pretty soon. Going below the horizon. There's the big gold. I don't know if you can see there's the water tower there. Yeah. All right. Crotchy and I don't know what we're going to call that hedgehog yet. I haven't decided. Hey, Tim M. Hey, Briar Rose. I got a couple of my favorite record albums here. I got, this is there's a guy, what's his name? I don't know. What is your favorite Beatles album? The Beatles' Greatest Hits. Oh, man. Anyway, how you doing, everybody? Alan Partridge. He's this British washed-up DJ who has this stupid, dopey radio show up in Norwich, England. It's a fictional show, but anyway, it's really funny. And they ask me, "What is your favorite Beatles album?" He goes, "The Beatles' Greatest Hits." Favorite Rolling Stones album? Rolling Stones Through the Past Darkly, Big Hits Volume 2. I love this album. It's got so many cool songs on it. Painted Black, Ruby Tuesday, She's a Rainbow, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Mother's Little Helper, Let's Spend the Night Together, Honky Tonk Woman, Dandelion Will Make You Wise, 2,000 Light Years from Home, Have You Seen Your Mother, Baby Standing in the Shadows, Street Fighting Man. I mean, I can listen to this album over and over again. Every song on it is brilliant. And it's that Through the Past Darkly. And then my other, I guess, I love this Stones album. This was like, the Beatles had Sgt. Pepper. The Beatles were nice and clean cut and good, the good guys. And then the Stones had this album. Their Satanic Majesty's Request. This was the evil Sgt. Pepper. Came out about the same time. It's a wonderful album. I love it. There's so much cool stuff. She's a Rainbow's on this too. Yeah, She's a Rainbow. This was the Stones Sgt. Pepper, and I believe the regular record album of this originally had a 3D cover on it. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, this doesn't, but I still love the music on this. How's everybody doing this evening? This evening, what is it? It's 7:01. Briar Rose Chamay. Mark from Arizona, the Doxinator. He always writes weird things. There's a mask, there's a hand, there's somebody going, and then there's the dollar, the bag of money. We are drinking cranberry mango and a smidgen of cheap vodka. I love the Beatles, Rubber Soul, Revolver, and Later. I do not care much for the Beatles' early albums. I don't know. Love Me Do. I don't know. I like Rubber Soul, Revolver, Magical Mystery Tour, Sgt. Pepper, Abbey Road, the White Album. The White Album is my favorite. Let It Be was kind of disappointing, but I think the White Album will go down as one of the greatest albums of all time in my collection, along with U2's Achtung Baby. This album just has a special place in my heart. I don't know. I guess it was stuff that was happening to me when this came out, but I love this. This album makes me cry when I listen to it, and tears of joy. I love this album. I saw the Stones at RFK Stadium. Oh, what was that? 1991 or something like that. Yeah, I saw them on this tour, and I just Man, this album just brings it all back, doesn't it? Till the End of the World. What a great album. All right. Good evening, Noreen. How are you? Bounder Back Roads. What's up, Dave? We saw Dave's RV Life take off in Betty the Bounder today or yesterday, and he's heading west, Pennsylvania, Ohio, into Indiana. So good for Dave. Now, he's a nice guy, and I love that dog, Bella. I think it's Bella, right? He just is a nice looking guy. He's a nice guy, and and that dog, and what a sweetheart. He just seems like a sweetheart. Beverly Steer. Isn't that? Hey, Shimei, I think Beverly's in New Jersey too, right? You should go visit each other. New Jersey, it's a tiny little state. Everybody should know each other. Oh, man. So what else is going on, everybody? Thank you for the stickers. They are going on my schoolie. Thank you, Diane. That was so nice of you. I got your little package the other day. I forget. Were you the one that sent me the I forget that I got a couple packages last week and I cannot remember. Were you sent me a really nice card and stuff, right? Yeah. So anyway, we got the hedgehog here. Oh, Krause. That's right. Don't dox Germ's daughter, Bella. I wasn't. I was talking about Bella. Bella is Dave RV Life's dog. I wasn't doxing about his daughter. Now you did it. You just doxed. You did it. You're guilty of dox. The Doxinator doxes. There's a lot of people named Bella. Remember Bella Abzug, that Congress lady from New York City? Bella Abzug. Yes, the toy for Crotchy. Thank you. I thought it was you. Yeah, because they got 2 presents that same day. Isn't this wonderful? Crotchy loves it. Don't you, Crotch? Oh, yeah, Dave, I love it. It's fun. It's my friend. That's right. Since you can't get Conky, it's not somebody. Okay, Insane Chef's puppet's name is Conky. I called it Cronky. Okay, I thought Cronky sounds better, but it's Conky. And I actually got people that sent me. These are, I presume, adult human beings with a brain. They sent me emails. You are a rotten son of a bitch, Dave. You can't get that puppet's name right. The Insane Chef's puppet's name is Conky, not Cronky. Are you a worthless piece of ass? Oh. And I went, whoa. Conky. I called him Cronky, and it's Conky. And I mean, people were furious. Fort Dix. My dad was at Fort Dix. Yeah, Fort Dix there, South Jersey. Yeah, we used to go by there all the time when I was a kid. One of my TVs died, so working my whole life and having some savings and investments, I went to Costco and bought a new 65-inch UHD 4K. Oh, good for you, Mark. We got a nice TV here. Where is it? There it is. See that TV? That's actually, I don't know. That may be a 65 or 70 inch. I don't know. It's doing weird things though. I don't know. It's doing this weird like picture shifting. I don't know. When the TV shows come on, the picture will like shift an inch to the right and then shift back. And I don't know if that's something with the. I don't know if that's something wrong with the television or whether that's something wrong with the online service that we're watching. I don't know, but it does this weird like tick, 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 tick. Does some weird stuff. It's a weird set. I don't care. I'd rather have good quality programming, and I don't care so much about the signal. But then, scarier than anything Svengoolie could imagine. Imagine Dave. Yeah. Oh, you can watch me. Go watch me on it. You can watch me on it now. Just pump up. Yeah, get the YouTube app and sign in. You can't comment. You can't see. You can't do any comments on it, but you can watch Dave and Crotchy in 4K. It's scary. It is kind of scary, you know. I noticed the other day I got like one hair sticking straight up over here. I got to go hit my top of my head with the shaver again. There was like, I noticed in the light this morning, there's like one hair one measly hair. Conky is the puppet on the Trailer Park Boys. See, okay, Todd. See, Insane Chef stole that name, Conky. I called him Cronky. Dr. Cyclops tonight on Me TV, coming up in 52 minutes. We should have a little countdown. 52 minutes. Bob Wells' movie is coming out in December. Yeah, I want to see that, Mark. The RVers or whatever it's called. That looks really cool. Yeah. No, wait, that's not Bob Wells. That's what is it called? It's not. Is Bob Wells in that? Yeah, that's right. He is in that. He has a guest shot in there. I'm recording in 4K. No, I don't do anything in 4K. I shoot in 720p or 720p. I just shoot in the lowest HD format you can get because most people watching on YouTube don't care. At 99, I'll tell you, 95, 98% do not care how many lines of resolution are in it. Really, they don't. If they're watching on a friggin' phone, you're watching on a damn phone. The picture's like an inch big. Why do you care what the resolution is? That's right, Alita. Yeah, we saw Rosie. Rosie is out there in the Korean part of Los Angeles, and she was shaking in her room, and it wasn't Elvis coming down the hall. She probably thought that. She's probably fallen asleep, and the whole room's starting to shake. And she probably thinks Elvis is storming down the hall to kind of get revenge or something. But no, it turned out to be an earthquake. And I guess she made it down to the street. I hope she didn't take the elevator because you do not want to be stuck in an elevator if the power goes out during an earthquake. That's not good. I hope she walked down how many flights it was. But hey, Brian, how are you doing? Charla Unplugged, Ambitious Antique, how are you doing? I know. Earthquakes all over the place. Dave on a jumbotron. I would be scary watching myself on that. Yeah. Nomadland. That's right. Nomadland. I hope, first off, the movie theaters here are still closed. I'm sure they're closed in a lot of places. It would be real nice just to put it on, Netflix or something, Come on. Netflix can buy that. I would like to see that movie though. It sounds really good. Francis McDormand, David Statham, Nomadland. I wonder how much they paid Bob for his acting abilities. You're doing great. Good, Charla. Nice to see you. Doris. Hello, Dave, Chimay, Noreen, Doxy, et al. Love the Cape CC. Rodney Shell. Dave is cracking under the pressure. What? How am I? I'm cracking. I can't take the pressure anymore. And then another good album from Dave's record. Remember David Letterman? He used to have Dave's record collection, and then he'd have all these dopey records. Surrealistic Pillow. Jefferson Airplane. Starship was always kind of dippy. I never much cared. I like the Starship. We Built the City. It's just a dopey song, though. It's just, you listen to that song. Listen to the lyrics of We Built This City. It's just, they're stupid. Who wrote that thing? It's like awful. This is cool. She Has Funny Cars. Always like that. And Somebody to Love, which is one of the greatest songs ever written. Yeah, this is a great album. Surrealistic Pillow. So anyway, so we got Surrealistic Pillow, Achtung Baby, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. And their Satanic Majesty's Request. Those are three of my favorite albums. I just picked this up because anybody hear The Residents? This is The Residents. I used to like them a lot. This is 40 songs, and I believe each song is something like 2 minutes long or 1 minute long. I don't know. I don't remember. Every song is exactly the same length. Oh, each song is 1 minute long. 1 minute long. There's 41 minute, exactly 1 minute long songs on this album. And there's a song called Nice Old Man, which is, I think, about my Dachshundator. Oh, Mr. Muskie, how you doing, Rodney? Ice Tecker. I'm going to be meeting up with the Nomad tomorrow for lunch. It's going to be a secret. I'm not going to tell you yet. You have to wait tomorrow when I post the video, but I'm meeting up with a Nomad for lunch that's coming through Morganton. So we will have some fun. So I'm looking forward to that. No Fair to Track. How are you doing? 4D chess player. As long as you don't watch Cuties on Netflix. I saw a story on that the other day. I think everything is misunderstood. I don't think the movie is what they say it is. I think it's actually, if you turn your brain on before you watch it, okay? The people don't always do that. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't think I'm ever going to watch it, but I think people are getting the panties in a wad over nothing. I'm so scared. Oh, how dare they? Oh. Didn't feel the quake on your boat in Oregon, but did feel the wake of a fishing boat. Oh. No quake, but a wake. I don't know. Did they feel that quake? Did they feel that LA quake all the way up there in Oregon? I talked to my friend Greg, the guy that I'm, my housemate here, and he's lived in LA, and he said a 4.5, that's nothing. LA gets that all the time. It, just the, things kind of shake a little bit. Big whoop. You missed the 9:30 SaturDAVE. I had to go to Costco. Yeah. Put my new TV in my oversized gas guzzling, climate destroying SUV and took it home to my suburban home. Ooh. Those smart TVs, they watch everything you do. They're watching you more than you're watching it. And then they send all that information to China. And then the Chinese leaders know everything you're watching. That's right. Mr. Deng Xiaoping or whatever his name is, he knows every show you're watching. So be careful. They know it. The Chinese will know every single thing you're watching. My daughter had things falling in her 3-story apartment lamp and stacked things in her closet. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know. We had an earthquake here. I think it was 2 months ago. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I got up Sunday morning. It was like watching YouTube. And then I hear this rumbling. And then it was kind of like we were on a boat or something. It was literally like it was not a sharp. No, it was not sharp. It was like rolling. You really felt like the whole apartment, we were up here on the 3rd floor, was just rolling. It was weird. And I immediately knew earthquake. My brain said, that was an earthquake. That is scary, though. I don't know. Because, you get no warning. The hurricane, get days, 3 or 4 days worth of warnings that are coming. A tornado, even, the radio will go off and it's coming. You got at least an hour, a couple minutes warning. But a hurricane, an earthquake, it's just like, it just happens, I'm cracking. The airplane. Didn't Mark say he got a 65-incher? I want a big screen. I want it big. Me, I watch almost all my television on my laptops. I don't use that TV very much. When my friend's out here, sometimes he's watching stuff, and I'll come out and sit and watch something with him. But I usually don't watch here. I have a 19-inch Insignia television in my bedroom, 19 big inches, and I have my laptops, which are, and I pretty much watch everything on those. And if I want a big screen, I just sit up real close. Oh, big screen. That's the easy way to get a big screen. Oh, look at that big screen. More asking for money, Dave. You become what most people detest an e-beggar. That's right. Hey, don't forget, everybody, there's that little $$ sign down there. You can, if you enjoy my channel. Anyway, what do you have on vinyl? What you have? You have this one, the Rolling Stones. I like the Stones. Yeah. Keith Richards still around. He's still around. I did watch the Afternoon David. Dave, you are old. Who is Jethro Tull? Remember Bungle in the Jungle? Go Google that. Bungle in the Jungle. I had a college roommate, and when I was at JMU, and he got into two phases. He was a nice guy, but he would just, when he got into a band, he just listened to the band all the time, nonstop for like 6 months. Okay, and he got into Led Zeppelin. I mean, he just played Led Zeppelin nonstop for every time I went in the room. Led Zeppelin was cranking for 6 months, and then he got tired of Led Zeppelin. Thank you, but then he got into Jethro Tull, and it was Jethro Tull. 6 months of Jethro Tull. Every time I walk in the room, that Jethro Tull. I got so sick of Jethro Tull and Led Zeppelin. I never recovered from the Jethro Tull one. I still can't stand Jethro Tull, but I've kind of I still like Zepp. I can go back to, I love Houses of the Holy, and what was the album? Physical Graffiti. That's a great album. That's a great album. I love Physical Graffiti. I think that's my favorite Zeppelin album. But still, it's like I've recovered from Zeppelin, but I don't think I still can't listen to Jethro Tull. Ambitious Antique. Yes. Mango, cranberry, and a smidgen of vodka. Dave, you ever listen to the 70s band called Television? Sure, I like Television. Yeah. Yes, Interpol. I have some Interpol. I do have some Interpol. Yes, they're very much like that. Yeah. Television, yeah. Interpol, yeah. In fact, my friend from college introduced me to Interpol. I'd never heard of them. And he said, oh, check out Interpol. They sound like Television. God. Mark just has to keep telling us about his television. 75-inch UHD 4K TV, but still have Mark 1 Mod 1 eyeballs. Yeah, I know. I mean, my eyeballs are not high def anymore once you get to be 62. So why do I need a high def set? Yeah, we do that, Todd. More coverage of Unstoppable Morgan. That's right. www.dcrtv.com, Camo Dave, you can get, yeah. Jungle Love. Jungle Love. Yeah, I like that song, that Rodney. That's not a bad song. What was the other song? Jungle Love. Steve Miller Band. Didn't they have a Jungle Love? I'm calling you out. Oh, thank you. It's nice to see you back again. I'm calling you out. I thought you went away. Jungle Love. It's driving me mad. It's driving me crazy. Yes, Steve. I think wasn't that Steve Miller? Thank you. I'm calling you out. No need to say thank you. Wish it could be more. Love listening to the critique every day. Thank you. Barb? I have no idea what you're talking about. My memory's been erased. Some aliens came to my room the other night and erased my brain, and they reprogrammed me. I have no idea who you're talking about. My friend Sam plays drums for Interpol. Wow. Very cool, Tremolio. That is very neat. Yes, Steve Miller. Jungle Love is driving me mad, is driving me crazy. Yeah, I know the other Jungle Loves. That's a good song too. They probe you. Yeah, I got taken up to the mothership, and I had my brain, certain memories from my brain were erased. So you asked me, I don't know. I've never heard. Dr. Hooker, yeah, Sylvia's mother. Sylvia's mother said, what was that? It was like he's crying. Remember, he was like, 14. What was that? The payphone. There's the line about the payphone. I put so much money in the payphone for 3 minutes, Sylvia. Oh, yeah. Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. Yeah. Someone must have slipped Adderall into your coffee this morning. It's been a funny day. Yeah, I took a nap today, actually. I don't usually take naps, but I just got really zonked about 2:30 and took a nap. That's right, dementia. If I have a daughter, I'm going to name her Dementia. Dementia Hughes. Isn't that a beautiful name? But this one was strong. Yeah. That's, again, a lot of what an earthquake, it's, it depends on if your house is made of a certain, whatever building you're in is a certain structure on certain types of land. So, I talked to people in Morganton, that earthquake we had 2 months ago. Some people didn't even feel it, but we're up on the third floor here, and the building kind of shook a certain way, and we felt it here. But I talked to other people in town. I don't even hear it. I don't even feel it. It depends. It depends on what kind of soil is under your house or your building and stuff like that. Yeah, But there can be two people living across the street from each other, and one person doesn't feel it, and the other one gets it. Really, they shake. I'm trying to talk Morgan into a driveway camping here in Michigan. I have a 2002 GMC Yukon I would like her to work on so I can travel. Ambitious antique. That might be cool. I think that would be neat. I'd like to see Morgan in Michigan. No, I've not had a pasty yet. There's no place in Morganton that sells those pasty things. Those, what are the British farmers used to eat those pasties? It was like a big doughy thing that had meat in it, right? There's a place up in Vienna, Virginia, near Washington, D.C. that has pasties, and I never got to eat there. We just never made it. Uncle Fester in the first Addams Family movie had a girlfriend named Dementia. Well, there you go. I like Ichabod and what was it? Egbert. Ichabod and Egbert. I always thought if I was a dad, I've never become a dad. I'm 62. I probably never will. But if I had sons, I would name one Ichabod and Egbert. I love those names. Icky and Eggy. I'd have two sons, Icky and Eggy. And I never thought about a daughter, but dementia is as good as anything. Icky, Eggy, and dementia. Dementia, I call the roll. Hughes, dementia Hughes. I would do that. Then I give them a normal middle name so that, they could just go by the middle name, give them something like Craig. I call them Craig. Craig. Pastes. Yeah. It's not pasties. It's pastes. Yeah, whatever. Dick Dale, King of Serp, Miser Lou. I'm mad at Eric for not rescuing that sweet cat. Yo, that's right. I did not cover Eric's video today. I did not do a traditional afternoon video, but Jax found a cat friend. That's right. That'll be our big news tomorrow morning. I don't know. Was it a feral cat or was it somebody else's cat? I don't know. Does he know? Baby Huey. Huey Hughes. That'd be funny. Huey Hughes. Aloysius. Is that, how do you say that? Aloysius, right? Yeah. Aloysius Alabaster. Aloysius Alabaster Hughes. He wants a sippy poo. Here's a sippy poo crack sheet. Oh, thank you, Dave. All right. He doesn't like me to water down the vodka. He just wants to drink it straight. Huey Hughes in the news. What was that band? Huey Lewis in the news. Remember Huey Lewis? Didn't he lose his hearing? I saw a video on him not that long ago. Huey Lewis in the news. Did rock and roller. Thank you, Sunny girl. Wow. Oh, the heart of rock and roll is still beating. Huey Lewis in the news. Thank you, Sunny girl. Sunny girl. That's right. Anybody remember Sonny Jurgensen? Star quarterback of the Redskins for many years. Oh, we missed Sonny. I know. Sonny, I hope is everything going okay, Sonny? I'll have to give you a call. I'll give you a call tomorrow. We can chat. Sunny girl. Hey, Lori, how are you doing? And Eagles. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sonny Jurgensen was also with the Eagles. That's right. My dad was a huge Eagles fan. he loved the Eagles. And as I said, I probably said this already, when I was a little kid, Dad had season tickets to the Eagles, and he took me to Franklin Field on many a rainy, snowy, miserable, cold Sunday because he had 2 tickets and Mom didn't want to go. Mom would say, the team is losing. The team lost like every game that year. And so he'd say, come on, Dave, come on. I go, oh, come on. I need someone to go with me. So I would go to Dad. We'd sit in this half-empty stadium in University of Pennsylvania there in South Philadelphia watching the Eagles play. Oh, God. I have very, very – those are some of my early sports memories. The breakfast version, how are you? I am good. DD. Dave remembers Billy. That's right, Billy Kilmer. Billy Kilmer. Yeah, I do remember Billy Kilmer. He kind of had a high voice. Hey, coach. Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, the Redskins were good. And then we moved down to Washington in 1972. And then the Redskins were real good back then. They had George Allen as their coach. And I became an immediate Redskins fan. And the rest is, they were good back in the 70s. I don't hate sports. I'm not a big sports crazy fanatic, but I like the Redskins. I like the Nationals. Nationals won the Super Bowl. I mean, the World Series. The World Series last year, the Nationals, right. I've now become a Panthers fan. Since I'm now living in North Carolina, I've decided it's my duty to root for the local team. Because lately, whatever team I root for tends to lose, especially football teams. So I am now a Panthers fan. Go Panthers. Panthers are they lost their first game. They're probably going to lose game 2, right? I think where they playing the Buccaneers or something. They're going to lose game 2, so they're going to be 0-2. And Craig, who's a big Panthers fan, Doxinator, is really sad that I said to Doxinator, if he wants to give me $100, I will officially become an un-Panthers fan. Dad took me to the RV Navy game at Veterans Stadium. I've been there too, Mark. Maybe we were there with our dads. Dad, I think, took me once or twice to the Army Navy game at the Vet Stadium. Yeah, that's right. And they used to have another stadium there too. I think it was called JFK or RFK. There were 3 stadiums there. There was the Spectrum, Veterans Stadium, and then another stadium. And I think they played at the other stadium too. I can't remember the name of it. Don't remember. But I do remember that. I remember going to one of the last Phillies games. I remember Dad took me to the last Phillies game at Connie Mack Stadium. So I was there at that one too. So quite a lot of Philadelphia sports history in my background. Thanks to Dad. Mom didn't want to go. He'd always get 2 tickets. And the mom would always go, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. They would take me. Come on, Dave. I don't want to go by myself. Don't. $100 and I'll become a Washington NFL franchise fan again. $100 and I will not root for the Panthers. Don't dead name them then. Yeah, that's right, Todd. My Dolphins kicked the crud out of the Skins. Yes, I think I vaguely remember that. I do remember that. But the Skins, I forget the years. Somewhere in the early 70s, the Skins did the Super Bowl, didn't they? Yeah. Anyway. Franklin Field, that's right. Both of my parents went to University of Pennsylvania. That's where they met. They hadn't done that. My dad went to Lehigh the first year, and then he transferred over to Penn. And if they hadn't done that, who knows what would happen to me? Dad would have married somebody else in Lehigh, and Mom would have married somebody else in Philadelphia, and Dave would never have happened. I would have been Fred or something. I don't know. I will get you that by the end of 2021, Nomadic Fanatic will be either sell the house or RV. I would not be surprised to see him. I almost thought he was going to stay in that house all summer. He really seemed to like the house, and I was almost surprised to see him get back in the RV and head back to Washington State. I almost thought he's going to find a way to stay in that house all summer because he really seemed to like it. It's got a big bathroom. It's got some nice bedrooms. It's got some space. I wouldn't be surprised to see him eventually just end up in the house there in beautiful Illinois. I would have been Rosie. That's right. I don't know, man. Rosie. Who knows? Camo Fred. I know. I'd be doing Camo Fred. I have no idea. Veteran Stadium, huge concerts. Yeah. Yeah, the Vet. They tore the Vet down, didn't they? That's gone now, right? They have Lincoln Financial Field or something, whatever they got there now. There's that big, huge area of South Philly, and they just, you have a couple stadiums, and they come and they go, and they tear them down, and they build another one, whatever. But yeah, Dad lived in Philly, lived in the Jersey suburbs of Philly from 59 to 72. So yeah, quite a lot of history for me in Philadelphia. Frank Rizzo. Remember Frank Rizzo? He's a mayor. I think Jamie's van bill is going to be a bust, running out of time in a wet weather conditions. I think it will be a muddy mess. I agree with you, Todd. It's been a very wet very wet summer here in this particular region, and we're not that far from where he is. He's only a couple 100 miles away there, and it's been a lot of rain, okay? And there's a lot of storms floating around the Gulf and the North Atlantic, and it's very, very likely we're going to get more tropical storms coming through this area this fall. There's another one that may not this week, but maybe towards the end of next week. Is that thing that's sitting off the coast of Houston there. Yeah, it's going to track north and give us some more rain. And I do think that Jamie's going to have to deal with that. The problem with having an event like that here in the East is you don't know. You just don't know. It might be a beautiful week. And he says, let's have it the third week of October. It might be a beautiful sunny week, or it might be full of rain. And if he's got muddy area there, people are going to get stuck. Yeah, that's why people do the meetups and stuff in Arizona. That's why they do it there, because it's warm, it's relatively dry, and the chances of bad weather are minimal. I mean, they get some rain there, in the early winter, late winter. They had RTR. What was it, a year or two ago? They had some rain, but it's not like torrential stuff like you can get here in the East. Tropical storm. No. PNW Granny, we're getting rain and it's washing away the smoke. Woohoo! Good for you, PNW Granny. And now you can breathe, go out and take a nice, big, deep breath, right? I'm not Chuck. I saw your comment on Casey Roman's latest vid. Are you fixated? Are you going to Wilmington? If Casey said, yes, Dave, I'll come and talk with you and give me half an hour of her regal time, I will drive to Wilmington, North Carolina and say hi to her. Sure. And then I'll go visit Ox. I got to go visit. Ox said he made a promise to take me to an Army Navy store and buy me like $200 worth of stuff. So I'm holding him to that. And I got to go meet Mark H. So there's a couple of people in Wilmington I would love to meet. That's right. I gotta put Chuck back on the list. Yeah, I was like, put Chuck back on the sub list, and I'll start talking about you. That's right. It's unpredictable. Pneumatic Fanatic needs to buy more Mickey Mouse crap, but he better save the money to fix his RV. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I liked Casey Roman more when she had the smaller vehicle. I think when she was living in her van, it was just more interesting. I don't know why she sold that and got another vehicle. And then she got another vehicle and this big honking vehicle. Why did she just get this giant vehicle? I don't know. I liked it when she was in the van. That was a year or two ago. I really thought she had a better thing. Your husband has COPD, PNW Granny. Wow. A lot of people have that. It's nasty. I'm not going to say I was talking to, but somebody, in the Camo Dave family here who there was such a humid, wet summer here in North Carolina that people with COPD were having difficulty breathing, and it was just, you feel like you're like need gills, not lungs, Man. 118 degrees, man. Oh. Will Jamie have black water dump? I don't know, Open Sydney. Have no idea. Just dump it in the woods. There's a stream down there. Just take your hose and dump it in the stream. That's right. I'm going to resubscribe. You're on my list. I just, I don't know. I like I'm Not Chuck. We met in Manassas, Virginia, 2 years ago, right? That was nice. But we're looking at buying a new vehicle, a new trailer. I'm not Chuck. And I'm not David. I'm Dave. Sunny today with a little smoke. Oh, you had a little smoke? The Nomads got me all in a funk. Their videos, yeah, I'm having a difficult time too. Wonder Boots or Itchy Hussy. Wonder Boots or Itchy Hussy. Yeah, I'm getting them all mixed up, right? Have you ever watched Let's Talk More Journey or Life Uncanny? I do watch Let's Talk More Journey on a fairly regular basis. Nate and Marissa, I believe her name is. I've enjoyed their channel. They just seem to like the minute they buy something, they got to sell it and get something else, and then sell it and get something else, and sell it and get something else. But they do have a growing family, so I guess that makes sense. I like them. They have a nice channel, but their channel's just not as interesting as it used to be. But then again, they got other things going. I think they're house flippers, and they got the 2 kids now, and I don't think they're doing as much traveling. They did the trip up to Alaska. It was that summer 2 years ago. Everybody went to Alaska. Lester More Journey did. Carolyn Zarvey Light did, and Sasnak. All 3 of them went to Alaska 2 years ago. They all had it was very interesting to compare all 3 of their journeys. Are you buying the subscriber Nomad lunch tomorrow? Well, I may. However, he said he was going to treat me. He said, my treat. He said, my treat. Does that mean he's paying? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'd like to do a tour of his vehicle. I'll announce who it is tomorrow. But it's somebody famous. The voices in my head are trying to drive me crazy. They're giving me the silent treatment. That's when she found out when she was pregnant with JJ. Yes, I do remember that. And Nate, she told Nate. I still remember that moment. That moment when she said, "I'm pregnant." And that was Alaska. Thank you, Nava down south. Wow. Nava down south. One day I'll be YouTube famous and Camo Dave will roast me Chick-fil-A instead of Whoppers. We do have a Chick-fil-A here in Morganton. And I like Chick-fil-A. I love their waffle fries. They're very good. When I was staying at the mansion there with Stormy in Orlando, we had a nice Chick-fil-A just about a 10-minute walk away from the house there. And I enjoyed that. It was very nice. I ate there a lot. Yes, custard. Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A is always really good. Excellent service. Yes. When I'm driving down from Washington, I take 81 and I take 77 to down here to 40, and I forget the name of the town. There's a little town on 77. I always stop at the Chick-fil-A, and always it's wonderful. I would love it. They're always very nice. Babies take a lot of energy and time. I'm calling you out. I've got to get a little refill on my drinky poo. I'll be right back. Crotchy, you entertain the crew while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Well, the vodka's kind of gotten, I don't know, evaporated. It's still full. Oh, man. Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori, senior survival prepping. Rounding out my checking account down to an even number again. Thank you, Lori. That is so kind of you. I really do appreciate that. I'd also like to thank Dennis in Texas. Dennis sent me a couple bucks there on PayPal this afternoon. So thank you, Dennis. Rusty is selling his truck and trailer. Really? I kind of watch Rusty sometimes and then I don't. Hello from Spruce Pine, North Carolina, but currently in Mobile doing some storm relief work. Well, good for you, Dean. Living the van life, LOL. Some of these folks are sleeping in their cars because their houses are so damaged. It's sad. Wow, that is good for you, Dean. You're doing some good work there. I appreciate that. Wow. Grand Maru, smell that small dab off. What? Love prepping channels. Dusty, hello. Been keeping up with your vids. Love them. Love me some wine. I had a coffee place there once after a hurricane. Well, place had no power. Wow. That's right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, everybody. What's Rusty going to do for transportation? Ride his e-bike? Oh, he's buying a Class C. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. I'm calling you out. It's Sunny Girl and Nava Down South and Lori. Thank you all so much. That's right. Popsicle Porcupine. Soon as the kids can, I'll be putting them on my trailer, Reno. Ooh. You're going to drink wine. Wine's good. I like wine. I'm not. 14. We got 35 thumbs ups, I think. I see 35 on the screen here. Thumbs up. So anyway, what is it? It is, see, it's dark now. Look at that. The sun has set here in beautiful North Carolina. It is 7:46 p.m. That's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing how quickly, once you get into September, you start getting those darker evenings. You know, they come quick. Dave is trying to kill the V with enough vodka since it does not have enough ETHOA content. He has to drink more. You can set up a tent in your room, pretend you're homeless, new channel. I just thought I was going to pretend to live in my car. You know, I'll drive it around here and just park in some woodsy area every day. And, this is day number 8 in my car. I'm living in my car. I should, that would be more fun, I think, you know. It's my birthday today. Really old now. Well, happy birthday, PNW Granny. My dachshunder's birthday's coming up very soon. I think the 27th. I think he said the 27th of September. And he's going to be 92. He doesn't look a day over 85 to me. Dachshundator, 92. We need some thumbs down for the algorithm. I'm going to park my RV behind the barn and e-bag like Mike. Yeah, Nava Down South. I'm interested to see how long is it going to be when Mike leaves that little plot of land that he's been staying at for the whole summer there in Paul's backyard, somewhere in the Minneapolis area. How long before that something conks out on his RV? Ooh, we just had a rumbling. Hear that? It was an earthquake. Was that an earthquake? No, I think it's somebody with a subwoofer in their car. Oh my God. That shook the whole building. Happy birthday, Granny. I don't know how long before Mike's that vehicle of his is just not roadworthy. It's been sitting there on Paul's backyard for the whole summer, and he's going to get it and go about 10 miles, and something's going to go wrong with it. You just know it. 75 years young. Well, happy birthday. Wow. Hey, Dusty, how are you doing? Jeffrey Kane. Yeah, that's right. From now till Christmas, it's going to get dark every day a little earlier. And then we flip over to standard time in early November and then really dark early. Yeah, I like it, though. I kind of like I like the winter through Christmas, through the first of the year. Now, living here in North Carolina, the winters are even quite a bit more mild than they are even in Northern Virginia. So I'm okay. We had a nice winter last year. It was very mild. So, I don't know. Maybe this winter we'll get some snow, but I'll be fine without it. Thanks, Nor, probably because I'm only 91. Yeah, today I don't think we made it out of the 60s here. I think we probably topped out at about 68 or something. It's a really beautiful day today. Are you going to remodel your cover page with crotchy and remove ATW? I should. I really should. I still have that old video I did with Adam on there. I need to update that page one of these days. Yeah. By the way, if you subscribe to my channel, you will not get that ATW video anymore. That only goes to people that don't subscribe. So subscribe to my channel, and then when you go to that page, that little teaser thing won't come up. You prefer Florida in the winter. North Carolina is too cold for me. Yeah. I like some of the cold weather, though. I do. I don't mind 40s and stuff. I don't mind that. I don't mind 30s. I don't mind the first snowfall or two of winter, but once you get past Christmas and New Year's, and then you get into the drudgery of January and February, especially if you're up in one of the northern places, yeah, I don't like that. But the first couple snowy events and the early part of winter up through Christmas, that's nice. I like that. Mike had only $25 for propane. That's right. I remember that. He's going out. He can't even afford propane. How's he going to refill his stupid gas tanks when he's a couple miles out of Minneapolis? What sign you, Dave? Yeah, I'm Aquarius. Age of Aquarius, February 8th. February 8th, 8/28. That's right. Oh, yeah, Svengoolie. What is it called? What's the movie on Svengoolie tonight? The Cyclops or something? I don't know. Capricorn 1. That's a good movie. Ever watched Capricorn 1? That was a pretty funky movie. Was that a movie where they faked the moon landing? Capricorn 1. Cheesy movie. It's a very cheesy sci-fi movie. It's one of those movies you'd probably see on Comet. If you get Comet, one of those cheesy sci-fi channels that's broadcast on some sub channel on your local station. Who the heck is giving you a thumbs down? I don't know, man. I only get to see the thumbs up arrows here on my Dr. Cyclops, yes. My brother. That's right. Dave Cyclops. Aquarius. That's right. I think the lady we don't talk about, who's Party and Hardy up there in Williams, Arizona with the tribe, I think her birthday is also, she's born, I was born February 8th, and she was born February, I think, Halloween. No, that should be Halloween. Valentine's Day. I think she's February 14th. Same year. So we're exactly the same age. Comet TV. Yeah, it's not a bad channel. They do show some kind of cheesy sci-fi stuff. Oh, shoot. Todd Fuller was shocked when I said a bad word. That's the real Dave. Oh, January 28th, 1960. You're younger than I am. You're 2 years younger than me. What got you going on your rant today? I don't know. We were talking about how people talk about what is a critic. I'm a critic, okay? And it's like, I'm a hypocrite because I criticize people for things that I don't do. I don't camp. I don't drive around as a nomad. I'm not living in my van. I don't want to do half of that stuff, but I like to watch people do that. And because I don't do it myself, I'm seen as a critic. I'm seen as a hypocrite because I don't do it myself, but I'm criticizing other people for how they do it. It's like, a movie critic. The movie critic doesn't know how to make a movie, can't act, but he talks about a movie. Film. You don't have to do something to be a critic, but you have to know a little bit about it so you can criticize it. So yeah, Dave doesn't live in his car, but he criticizes people that live in their cars. Or Dave, I'm like, come on, I'm a critic. I've been fired up all day. That's right. I'm fired up. Your critic is not a troll. Two separate things. Yeah. I don't know. A hypocritic. I should be a hypocritic. That's what I am. I'm a hypocritic. But it was funny. I did that car video 2 days ago, and I said, I know somebody's going to criticize. I actually baited things in that video. Driving with my hands off the wheel and stuff like that. I did it on purpose because I knew somebody was going to get all mad about it. Oh, no. They're not as successful as Dave with 11,000 subscribers. Yeah. It'd be interesting to I have 11,000 subs. It'd be interesting to know what percentage of YouTubers have more subs than I do and what percentage have less. There are a lot of people out there that do not have 11,000 subscribers. They're way less than me, and there are many people that have way more than me. I don't know. Dr. Cyclops. That's right. Who else haven't I shouted out here? Entertainment doesn't movies, longest running show on TV. So there you go. Yeah. Svengoolie starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, Jeffrey, Svengoolie starts at 8. I don't know. But if you're watching in the Mountain Time, maybe it. Oh, wait, that's wrong. I don't know. Svengoolie starts, I don't know what different time zones, maybe starts at different times. Who's the channel not to be unnamed? Can I watch on YouTube? Never. Jeez. We don't mention we don't mention them. Channels that shall not be named. That's right. Thank you, Dusty. Yeah, I look at channels that have 2 to 3 times as many subs that I do, and their views are either less or the same as me. So I have a very nice audience. They watch a lot of my stuff. So I do appreciate that. Thank you, Sandy. You can't find a place to stream Sven. MeTV is not usually on any streaming service. Okay. We get YouTube TV here, and there's a bunch of channels. I think Comet and Cozy and stuff like that are streamed on there, but not MeTV. You got to watch MeTV pretty much it's either on your cable system or it's on regular antenna TV. Almost every big city has a MeTV affiliate, and you put an antenna up and you can watch it. Or if you have regular like basic cable, you can watch it. But I am not aware of them on any streaming service, which is a bummer. But there are a lot of those channels, like Cozy and stuff like that are on streaming services, but not, or Roku. You can pick them up on Roku or something, but not MeTV. For some reason, they want you to either be watching broadcast television or cable. Judy Zimshad. You didn't get a notification, Judy. Oh, no. I don't know, man. I don't know. I ran into real nomads in the deserts of the Middle East and Israel. Wow. No, Adventures in Xanadu. It's on air here, Northern Michigan. Yeah, it's on the air. You gotta have an antenna or you gotta have cable. Okay, it's broad, but it doesn't stream. I'm aware of anybody that can stream MeTV. For some reason, it's just not on any streaming service. Yes, that's right. Sean T, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Vlog. What? Oh, yeah. How's Black Bugatti? I just watched him. Yeah, Lamont at Large. He has a second channel, Lamont at Large, which is the one that he makes most of his money on. And he does the cemetery videos. I'm enjoying those. He always does a good job of those. He's making so much money that he really needs to buy a better vehicle. I don't know why he drives around in that beat up old van and that crappy stinky trailer of his. Thank you, Bill Melater. I don't know how you pronounce that. Melater. Thank you so much. Has who found Jesus yet? Possum Adventures. Has CRVL checked out? I don't know, man. I don't know. Are they having another party out there in Williams, Arizona tonight? I don't know. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo, let's all dance around and not wear any masks. And she got all upset because she went to Walmart way back in like March and they didn't clean the carts off properly and she was scared of getting the V. And then last night, the night before, whatever, she's all dancing around, having a fun time with no mask on and no social distancing. Is she worried or is she not? I don't know. Bill me later. Bill me later. Benny Hill. Do you ever feel let down when you on a live stream and your Chatterati depart? Yeah. Well, we have stars. Okay, Shimei and Noreen are two moderator stars. Okay, and they started out on this channel, and now they're branching out and doing a whole lot of other people. Wonderless Estate, Casey Roman, etc., etc., etc. You'll see them on a whole bunch of your favorite channels. So that's good. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Okay, I'm totally cool with that. And Noreen, 8 o'clock, she has somewhere else to go. That's cool. I'm very flexible. Klewski the Creeper. Oh, a crazed mortician? I haven't watched that. I got to watch that. A crazed mortician. Oh, my God. Do you remember the era of people living, live streaming themselves 24/7? What do they call that? We don't need that. There's a word for that. What is the word? What is people that? Yeah. What do they call people that live stream themselves? Like, I can't remember now. Bill Me Later is the guy that just sent the super chat. You said you couldn't pronounce it. Oh, Bill Malater. Oh, Bill Me Later. I didn't get that. Bill Malater. Bill Me Later. I get it now. Okay. Man, I'm like late to the party. Thank you, Two Chickens. Bill Me Later. Duh. Bill Malater. Yeah, I'm trying to read it again. Bill Me Later. I get it. Oh, Svenguli's doing his intro. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, that ought to do it for tonight. Happy hour is just about done. We're going to go turn on MeTV and watch Svengoolie and Mr. Cyclops. IRL, in real life. Yeah, that's right. People that do that, they just keep the damn camera running all day like you care, and they want to watch me drive, watch me go to the grocery store, watch me do this. Right. IRL. They call it PORN. All right, Noreen, you have a wonderful night. Thank you, Shimei. Thank you, Doxy, to all my moderators. Thank you, Sunny Girl. Do you see what I see? And so in the sky shines the electric eye, supernatural king. Takes earth under his wing. Heaven's golden chorus sings. Hell's angels flap their wings out. evil souls fall to hell, ever trapped in burning cell. Jeez. On that happy note, bye all. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I want to thank this morning, I want to thank Danny Lee Ingram, Shimei, and Dennis, who did a PayPal donation. Thank you, Texas. And then this evening, I'm calling you out. Sunny Girl, Nava Down South, Lori, Senior Survival Prepping, Bill Me Later, and 2 chickens. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, I did. Listen. I've now gotten my fear of ghost pepper sauce done. I've had worse at Vietnamese restaurants. Okay. Yes. Once I now know 1 dot of it, my tongue's on fire, but yeah, I'm good with it. I've actually had that on a couple other sandwiches, a couple little dots here and there, and I'm fine with it. It's good for you. I think it kills the V. I really do. Plastic flowers, melting sun, fading moon falls upon dying world of radiation, victims of mad frustration. That sounds like a Psychedelic Furs song. What is that? Slante. Hey, Ron Buckley. All right, everybody. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Another happy hour is in the bag. Thank you so much for watching. You all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I'll talk to you later. And hot sauce makes you feel cooler. It does. Behave, and as Sunny Girl says, night all. Be safe. Stay healthy. You guys out in Williams, Arizona at the Aja COVID Ranch, socially distance. Masks. Okay. Vlog under. Good night, all.